always do things in three. Quantum physics says this. Okay, physics says this, 1 and 1 make 2. Quantum physics says 1 and 1 make 3. Quantum physics is the actual validity because basically 1 and 1 does make 3. If you take two singulars and put them together, you create a third energy.
All right, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Okay, that's basically procreation and creation. 1 and 1, we get a third. This is the way that it is. And that's in any substance, no matter what it is. Okay? If you look at things logically, you'll say, okay, there's water, which is H2O, hydrogen twice, oxygen 1. In outer space, it's the exact opposite. Oxygen twice, hydrogen 1.
Oh, wow.
What we live in is a slipstream, pressurized in between the two of them. Okay? But there are pockets. I don't care what science says. There is breathable air in outer space.
I can see that.
Okay? The same way as there's lighter water and there's heavier water. Okay? So if you take all this in consideration, you say, well, the laws of physics can be bent. Maybe not broken, but bent. But bent to make it look like they were broken. Originally, remember, there were 12 planets in our solar system. Now there's only 9. Okay? But perhaps in a wide orbit we'll get those other ones. I don't think so. I think a couple of them have been destroyed. And those are usually the ones that are rings of Saturn or something like that.
So you think it may have been destroyed and then just pulled into the gravitational pull of another planet?
I very much think that. So if you start thinking of the numbers of things, remember Earth in relationship with our solar system and then the galaxy and the universe comes out to be a tetrahedron. It's a constant multiplication of threes, no matter what we do. If you start thinking that way, then you understand the concept of heaven, hell, and earth.
That's so crazy. It's so far down the rabbit hole, but it makes sense.
Yeah,
you know,
it's really out there, but the truth is the truth, no matter what anyone says. So when science says, "Well, give me physical proof," I'll say, "Okay, fine. I'll give you physical proof when you bring me physical proof that the sun is really there."
You can't really do that because
you'd have to go there.
Right.
But exactly. We've got nothing that can get that close.
Right.
So you have to accept the possibility that it's not there. At the same time, it's a possibility that it's there. Well, it's the same with metaphysics or anything of a spiritual nature. You can't say something is not there because there is no physicality to it. Everything that there was here, everything that exists here was based upon a thought. Someone imagined it first. There was no proof.
Right. You have to imagine it before it can become reality.
Exactly. So 1 and 1
equals 3.
That's how that works.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's really cool.
Dude, you just blew my fucking mind. Oh, wow.
I feel like you said Neo to you.
Holy shit.
This is a big area.
Yeah, I was drawn here as well. Look up. That is an eye up there. I don't know if people can see it, but that is an eye in the ceiling.
It's painted right under the ceiling with light right in the center as like an eyeball.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
and
there's some sort of ceremonies that go on here.
And it points directly at this altar.
This place is living. The energy here is alive.
I feel the same way.
As a matter of fact, this is a human energy. I see. So that's a focal point.
Sir, see up here, sir? Your piano?
Yeah, there's your piano. That's the one that I was smelling. I smell something else too. Oh, yeah, organ.
You went right for it. It's amazing.
Yeah. This place is supposed to represent something a lot bigger. In other words, it's supposed to represent much bigger. That's why the energy is so big, and that focal point matters. I think a lot of things have diluted. A lot of things have been diluted, but it's still got charge. These chairs have been redone, changed. Does anybody know anything about that?
As for redone,
Yeah.
they're not part of the original furniture of the building.
No.
They've been brought in.
Like recovered or something? Is that what you
That's not, like he said, that's not the original. They've been redone. There's something new here. But this place right here, this is old.
How old do you feel it is?
Just a couple, maybe a couple hundred, maybe. A few hundred. I like this. This isn't bad.
Not a bad energy.
No, not at all. Just interesting. I would say that if I had to pick an archetype or an archangel, I would put Raphael here.
Raphael.
If I had to put that type of energy, this has to do with education. Education and work. This is great. I would love this place.
Yes, it is amazing, isn't it? The energy, I thought you would enjoy this area. Like it just, this right here is intriguing. This area has a different feel for me.
What's education? This has to do with education and work. Every single corner means something, or every single wall means something. This wasn't just by chance. The way that things are done are not because they wanted it to be pretty, but it means something.
I agree. The artwork that you see everywhere, maybe you can turn the light on in a minute. Every one of these are, I think, a representative of
Oh
an
yeah,
eye.
they're all symbologies.
Yeah, I think it's all eyes. And then the cornerstones are interesting. The cornerstones are interesting because they have this gold leaf with like this star.
Yeah.
There's one with the location on
This is here. So, did they change? Was this over there? This room has been turned around.
I wouldn't know.
At least the energy looks like it's been turned around.
The third floor has been taken on.
Pardon?
The third floor has been taken on.
Okay.
You're standing on the second floor, and the third floor is above your head. That's the original seal.
I see it, but has it been turned at all? 'Cause
Like
I'm feeling as though the energy is doing this.
Well,
Oh, wait a minute, this is people. This is people. So people move here?
Yeah.
They move here?
Used to be a hotel.
No, he means like, do you mean like they rotate? They
Oh, yeah.
Like you move like in like.
That's a natural progression around the lodge, yeah.
That's why this
Is that what you feel? like
Yes,
this
this is what's happening. This is a lot of people. This is why this particular point is so important.
Wow, I'm getting chills, man. Like,
Yeah,
seriously.
it's the exact same time.
Chills, dude. Like,
Exact same
Can you
time.
tell like big time? It's almost
Dude,
like when
just
you
follow him
Feels like
around.
skin
Feel
for
it.
some reason. You know what the skin feels like? You know, like just your skin?
Yeah.
The energy here feels almost like it breathes. And whatever is done here, I don't know, because I'm not one to really frequent Masonic temples or even Freemason temples or gathering places, but I do have a feeling that this is to be respected. So. Oh, pretty.
Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. It's just amazing. It just feels so draining here. I don't know.
There should be 4. Why is there not 4? These are awesome.
They really are. Never been in a place that had energy like this. And it doesn't feel scary, really. It's like a...
I've been in a lot of places that had energy like this, but each place is unique.
It's just weird that
These ceilings
I
haven't
can-
been touched.
It's been painted, that's about it.
Oh, I can see, yeah. You know, I went to Ganesha High School in Pomona, California, and it's a Masonic school, and these were our colors.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Red and blue.
Uh-huh. But that was the whole symbol, everything. And it was also associated with Ganesha. So I would say that these have to do with Ganesha, who was a Hindu god of removing obstacles and prosperity. So I would say that these have to do with the combination, the different pictures. There's the law. I have to paraphrase because I don't know what terms they use.
Right.
Okay, so there's the law, there's the sacredness.
North and south should be the same, sort of,
Yeah.
right?
But they're slightly different. And they're different because one represents one energy and one represents the other energy, even though they bear the same symbol. This is why it was very, was that the cloth? The word and the cloth, or the station and the word, if you will. Why is there not another one?
I don't know. I wondered the same. I felt there should be here, you know, with, I always thought there should be 4.
That means it's here somewhere.
It's hidden. The 4th has to be hidden.
The fourth what?
The
Seal,
4th,
the fourth seal.
Fourth seal.
the 4th seal has to be hidden in the room. Like
Maybe
there has
this
to be
is it.
4.
No, that would be the 5th.
Right. So there has to be one on this wall somewhere. It has to be hidden somehow on this.
Oh my.
That's powerful.
This particular sword was supposed to guard to the death.
Man. Wow. That is so cool.
So, there are archives.
Archives, or records, you mean?
Yeah.
We have records in the next room around.
I'd have to come back later till I could actually examine it.